What explains the differences in happiness between Switzerland and Yemen? The World Happiness Report are surveys of happiness taken globally which rank 156 countries by the happiness of the citizens and how they perceive their nation. Happiness is influenced by the various aspects such as social, natural, and urban environments since these factors are subjective for a citizen's well-being. The World Happiness Report measures these elements through the gross domestic product per capita, generosity, freedom, corruption, social support, and life expectancy. To compare the happiness of two countries, Switzerland and Yemen have shown to be two different countries relating to the contentment because of contrasting societies in both states. Switzerland, a nation located in Europe, ranked number 3 in the World Happiness Report with an overall score of 7.5599. Over the past years, this state has managed to be ranked in the top 10 because of the content and secure feelings the citizens of Switzerland have. The development of a high GDP per capita, increased beneficial labor, low levels of unemployment, along with various other factors have resulted in a high score this nation earns. Peace and prosperity is a crucial component of the happiness produced. Yemen, a country located in Southwest Asia, is a state in one of the world's most immense humanitarian crises. Ranked on the World Happiness Report as number 146 with a score of 3.5274, this nation is considered a failed state because of the numerous conflicts faced, including the risk of about 14 million people starving and the increase in deadly diseases. Security for citizens is constantly threatened because of the rebellion that started a civil war around 2015. Scholars have reported how the crisis is associated with the armed conflict. The lack of support for citizens' safety by the administration has evolved into a decrease in happiness for the country. For additional support, the Economist Intelligence Unit provided a democracy index to reveal the different factors that encourage countries in happiness. Political culture, civil liberties, political participation, the functioning of government, and the electoral process of pluralism are elements that the EIU considered when recording the contentment of these nations. On this report, Switzerland ranked number 10 with a score of 9.03, while Yemen ranked 158 with a score of 1.95. Based on the data and evidence provided, the detrimental effects on Yemen's economy, such as 96% of citizens making less money, is a major effect on decreased happiness. Healthcare in Switzerland compared to Yemen exposes the likelihood of citizens living longer because of Switzerland's universal healthcare system. Although education is shown to be crucial in both nations, Yemen's crisis has resulted in a decreased amount of students attending school, while Switzerland is ranked as having one of the best education systems. Switzerland is able to provide basic needs such as water, food, sanitation, health, fuel, and more, in which Yemen does not have access to. Switzerland has less limitations on elements such as media, religion, property, etc., contrasting to Yemen, since there is an extensive amount of censorship and limitations forced on citizens. Ultimately, from the data and statistics presented, the World Happiness Record and Democracy Index have supported the ranks and scores presented to Switzerland and Yemen based on their economy, education, basic needs, civil liberties, health, and more. Sadly, researchers have made it known that there is not much hope for Yemen during their humanitarian crisis anytime soon, since the conflict has gone too deep. Recent developments relating to COVID-19 have worsened the crisis in Yemen since there is a lack of resources. Switzerland has also been influenced by the pandemic, but the government has attempted to control the disease through various societal changes. Thank you for viewing and listening to my presentation.